please take a moment to like, share, and subscribe. So in today's video, I'm not sure if I'm gonna have one or two videos, but there's so many things I want to talk about. The first thing is, I'm just gonna go through the list slightly, is that Meghan and Harry have moved. So nobody knew about that. Everybody thought they were still at Tyler Perry's house. So I'll go to one of the links here. I believe I'm gonna go to page 6 to see what they say about it. And the next thing, which I'm not sure if it's gonna be in this video or another video, I want to talk about core values. I've mentioned slightly or I touch bases in terms of core values, and I don't think I have said core value itself, but I've touched somewhat this kind aspect of things. So I want to talk about that because it got me really thinking after seeing how from Finding Freedom and how the royals really felt the things that Meghan went through and stuff like that. That's through other sources. And by the way, last night I decided to buy the book. I made my husband bought it for me because he has a Amazon account. So I'm not sure if he did it yet. I was contemplating whether a hardcover or an ebook, because sometimes my eyes is not that good. So because I've been behind the screen, so I'm thinking if I should buy an ebook or a hard cover. So I'm not sure what if my husband already bought it. But the reason I decided to buy it is I felt like Omid Scobie earned that, and he's out there promoting the book, and they trying for him to say some negative stuff, but he stick to what he wrote. So I felt like he earned my money. So, and also the other reason I want to buy the book is that lately you've seen how I do my videos. I could be reading an article, and then in the middle of the article I come up with certain things and I give you insert some clips or pictures or videos or something like that to show you what I'm talking about, because while I'm reading stuff I think of other things. So I want to read the book myself. I want to, see it for myself, and I want to pretty much felt like Omid Scobie earned my money, mostly because of how the tabloid is trying to make him say different things or say some sort of a negative stuff, but he stick to his gun. So I felt like I should buy the book. And this, I'm not gonna talk about it, but I'm just gonna bring it up, is last night while I was in bed watching TV, I didn't know Meghanpedia had a YouTube channel. So I watched two. I think that right now they only have 2 videos out. One talks about Dear Kate or something like that. I don't have the thing in front of me. So and if I switch right now, the thing is gonna stop recording. So I didn't know they had a YouTube channel. I enjoy both of the videos that they have so far, and maybe that's why I was able to think, okay, my videos today is gonna be about core value. So yeah, I'll put their links in the description. You guys should definitely subscribe to Meghanpedia YouTube channel if you are part of the Sussexes. They're really good, and I even comment on it. I was like, it seems like I've been living under a rock or something, because I didn't know they had a YouTube channel. I know on Twitter occasionally they put articles. Sometimes I read the articles. So now they have a YouTube channel. I don't know if they read their articles and put on. I think they should do that. Yeah, so you should subscribe to them. So let me go back now. Again, there might be 2 videos on this, so be on the lookout if it's too long. So let me go on page 6 about Prince Harry and Meghan Markle secretly buy family home in Santa Barbara. All right. So all this time we were thinking they are at Tyler Perry's house. So I'm kind of glad they move out. They do that thing. They probably were, running in their backyard and do the things that they want to do finally for that short period of time while everybody was focused on Tyler Perry's house. So yeah, and all I'm thinking right now is definitely that one year review is out the window. There's no way they're going back. I don't know, especially after all the things that I'm hearing that Meghan went through. Unbelievable. All right, so let me go to this here. Prince Harry and wife Meghan Markle have secretly bought a private family home in Santa Barbara, the place they have chosen to put down permanent roots and bring up their son Archie after leaving the British royal family. Page 6 can exclusively reveal that the Duke and Duchess of Sussex have for 6 weeks been living in their own home in the upscale California community, which is also home to their friends Oprah Winfrey and Ellen DeGeneres. Wow, if you have Oprah as your neighbor, you're in good company. You know, whenever you run into some troubles or whatever, just go to Auntie Oprah. She'll put sense out of nonsense for you. Anything that troubled your mind. So that's good. That's good company right there. Amid much speculation that the couple will buy a place in Los Angeles, a source told Page 6, Harry and Meghan have been quietly living in their own home in Santa Barbara since early July. Wow. They are not house guests of Oprah or anyone else. They bought this home themselves. This is where they want to continue their lives after leaving the UK. This is the first home either of them have ever owned. It has been a very special time for them as a couple and as a family to have complete privacy for 6 weeks since they moved. Yeah. Archie probably was running in the yard and Doria chasing him. Doria is pretty active for her age, so I could sense it. I'm like the fly on the wall. I could see those things. I'm joking, obviously. Okay, they intend to put down their roots in this house and the quiet community, which has considerably privacy. This is where they want to bring Archie up, where they hope he can have a normal life as possible. Yeah, definitely. I could see Harry was, this is what I want. I want to live a normal life. I want to, you know, I feel for him right there. The source adds, Harry and Meghan never intended to make Los Angeles their home. It was a good place for them to be up on their arrival in the US, to be close to Meghan's mom, who lives in LA. So once they first landed there, they wanted to be as close to her as possible and then give them time to search for a place. And this is one thing I tell anybody who's buying a house. Go there during regular time, let's say noon, let's say when you're looking for, go look for the house, the time that you set with the realtor. You know, if you like that house, come back another time. Go early in the morning, see how it is in the neighborhood, and go back again at night, see how it is. I'm pretty sure in this upscale neighborhood, you know, privacy is completely different, but for normal people who wants to buy a house in certain areas, you know, where there's no gated community, I truly suggest you do that. Go the time the realtor gave you, and then go back again by yourself. Drive by, see how it is early in the morning, and maybe 8 o'clock, and sometimes like 12 midnight, just to see how it is. Okay, because I remember when I didn't buy, and I just rent a room when I was in college, and the time that I went to check out the room, oh my God, it was the perfect area, so quiet. I believe it was maybe 10, 11 o'clock, very nice and everything. And when I was living there, because as a college student, architecture student, you pretty much have no life. You stay up all night. Sometimes I have 2 days without sleeping, literally, just doing drafting work. That was before AutoCAD, computer graphics standard, the kind of thing. Stay up all night doing drawing. And sometimes I have to do papers and all of this. And I couldn't do any of this because it was so noisy. People, it's like these people came out at night. What's that song? Freak Come Out at Night. So it's like a party every night. And sometimes I had to take my stuff to the school and do my own thing. Like midnight, I'm, you know, carrying my drafting stuff, books and stuff, going back to the school to just do my work. So I really suggest you. That's through experience. I'm letting you guys know that. All right, so that's that. The source will not reveal detail of the home, such as the price they pay or the location, citing security concern, but added they have thought. What's really funny about this, where they're saying they live by Oprah Winfrey, what's whatever, her neighbors. They just mentioned her neighbors, so they know this is the area where they live, but they probably won't know which house. Okay, they have thought about this carefully and research it well. This is the place where they plan to be happy, make good friends, and bring up Archie, giving him the chance to play with other children his age. It was widely reported that Harry and Meghan had been staying at entertainment mogul Tyler Perry's $18 million, 12-bedroom, 8-bathroom Beverly Mansion over the last few months. He was mentored by Oprah, also is represented by some of the team working with Meghan and Harry in LA. The source added, Harry and Meghan are both very upset by the breach of privacy, but that wasn't the reason they left Los Angeles. They were already in the process of buying their home in Santa Barbara. So they didn't say anything. This is what happened when you have good people around you. Not a word came out, not a single word. And when they were in UK, it's like every day something is coming out. That's so freaking, God. While I'm thinking about this, I remember, again, back in college years, when you're a college student, you do different odd jobs. And one of the things I used to do was babysitting. If you live in the US, and especially in New York, these are the things that many college students do. So I used to do babysitting. One of the family, actually I still speak to. Occasionally I call them and I talk to them. And one of them actually worked for Obama. One of the kids I used to babysit when Obama was president, he worked for him at the White House. So that was very impressive. And before I lose my thought process, one of the families that I used to work for, I think they went to a trip in Ireland or something like that. They were talking about it and I remember saying, this seems like a nice place to go or visit or something. And I remember carefully he told me, one of the family told me, oh, this place is very racist. I remember very carefully. Sometimes when people give you, give you advice, you would think it would be against something. I don't know what I felt, but at that time I felt like maybe he didn't want me to go. But apparently he was telling me the truth. And look what happened, to Meghan, I know Meghan was in the UK, but if you think about it, they're so close proximity, they're part of UK and stuff like that. So you have a sense. So I as you get older, you think about things and you realize he was telling you that for your best interest. Or if you decide to go, just be careful. Don't think you're in the United States where you could walk any place and, do the thing. Obviously, when you go to another country, you have to be respectful, be mindful, act differently. But that was a heads up to say, okay, be careful. They are racist and just watch your back. Pretty much, I think that's what he was telling me. Now that as an older person, knowing better. All right, so where was I? Okay, 18 million, wow, nice favor. Okay, the source added, Harry and Meghan are both very upset. Okay, I read that. Well, it was a nice favor to them at a very difficult time. Tyler Perry's house with 18 bedroom isn't Harry's style. Yes, he grew up in a royalty and the halls of Buckingham Palace, but he preferred more intimate homes with character. Yeah, I could see that. He probably want to be able to walk one distance. Who knows? Maybe I will not say nightmare. Maybe the fear, the experience he had with Meghan there. He probably will never want to live in a place where you have a huge hallway, maybe 100 feet to get to one bedroom to the next. Probably have fear of that because this is the woman he loved, and in the palace where he used to live, he didn't have good experience. That's just my I'm just inserting my idea here. I'm not saying this is how he feel. So this is just my idea of that. Okay, their new digs aren't likely to be as intimate, however, as their first marital home in London, Frogmore Cottage. When they were first married, Harry and Meghan lived at Frogmore, a historic grade 2 listed property in Windsor, which they renovate in a move funded by the British taxpayer for $3 million. Then they pay back this. Some people were saying that they were some people, I'm not saying everybody, some people were kind of upset that the Queen gave them, Meghan and Harry, Frogmore Cottage, and they had to fix it up and stuff like that. And they were comparing other gifts, other castles that or home that the Queen had given other royals, and they felt like, why give them this? But I actually felt like Frogmore Cottage is not that bad. They want it look like a cozy home to me. I don't know. But for them to have to pay for the renovation back, it seems so stupid. And I'm not sure how this is going on right now in terms of paying back or paying rent for it. So they probably, well, we don't know what's going on behind the scene. Maybe they probably not coming back. So there's no rent being paid. If I'm like, I don't want it. If I go to the UK, I'll probably stay at a hotel. I don't have to waste my money to pay rent on a place that I'm not gonna be. Santa Barbara is one of the wealthiest communities in the U.S., with home on sale for more than $100 million. Oprah has a sprawling $90 million mansion in Montecito with views of the ocean. The Generous has bought a few homes in Santa Barbara, including one on the next door estate from Oprah, but in 2017 she paid $18.6 million for an oceanfront home in the enclave Carpinteria, where Ashton Kutcher and Mila Kunis own a home on the same street. When reached to comment, a spokesperson for the couple confirmed the Duke and Duchess's move into their family home in July of this year. They have settled into the quiet privacy of their community since their arrival and hope that this will be respected for their neighbors as well as for them as a family. So that's good. Alright, so I'm already into 20 minutes here. I'm gonna stop and I'm gonna continue on another video. So stay tuned for that. And thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and share.